Hi, so here I am again. I skipped a day yesterday, but what I'm going to talk about today is what I've basically been doing the last 5 weeks is some serious reflecting and looking at myself as I said, wow. You know, it's absolutely no accident that I have married twice in my life. The first marriage lasted almost 21 years. We were together 26 years. And the second time I drew, as I said before, someone very, very similar. This cannot be an accident. It is also the second time I ran away. The first marriage I stayed in, maybe for the odd 20 years, but I was running. I was running all the time. I was running. I kept thinking, this is not the right person for me. I didn't want to be there really. And what I've discovered is that I had to learn how to be with myself, which is something I'm still learning to do. In this period, after I walked away from my marriage, I've been reading an amazing book, and I owe this lady so much credit. A book called Can You See Me Naked by Adele Green. Just after I got married and I realized we were in trouble, I started to do some research on conscious relationships. And again, there's no accidents in this world. I found a website, and this lady Adele was working with people, or actually getting her stuff out there to do with consciously relating. And I read up a bit, and then I Googled her, and I discovered, oh my God, she lives in Johannesburg, South Africa, my city. So when I got back to Johannesburg after the end of my first trip, I got hold of her, we met, I bought her book. I returned back here with all the knots in my tummy, as I said, and I promptly started to read this book. I underlined almost everything. I highlighted it, I put little ticks, and I wrote things about Vitor and things about myself. And now that I'm reading it a second time, and then actually I think I'm on my third time, I realized that I just about didn't read that book. It almost seems like I didn't, because all I had in my head the whole time I was reading it was, Vitor needs to read this, or my ex-husband Walter needs to read this, or my sons need to read this, or, you know, or. This book is written for men, about women. And the fascinating part is Adele wrote this book after her own spiritual quest to Hawaii. She went to Peru and Hawaii, and then she wrote this book. And it really is about what is happening at a very deep level inside women. I want a conscious relationship, and I realize I've been yearning for that my whole life, with two completely awake and aware people relating. I have thought for years, well actually for so many years, that all I wanted and desired was this really raw, honest, true, vulnerable, naked relationship. Deep intimacy. Again, no accident that I drew Vitor. He has that kind of personality. He's desired that, and guess what? It has scared the absolute crap out of me. I'm deeply, or have been deeply, afraid of intimacy. Emotional intimacy. Spiritual intimacy. I've researched, I've read, I understand intellectually. Bring it near me and bring too much of you near me, and I push away at you. I want to run. I literally did a lot of physical walking and running. Yeah, I really did. And I had to start to sit with myself. And I looked at all the things within these men that really, really bother me, push my buttons, the things that piss me off the most, the things I resist the most, and those things that I resent. And I've had these niggling feelings for years after I left my first marriage, that this is about me. But you know, I kind of faced it, didn't face it, kind of looked at it, didn't look at it. I spent 5 weeks looking at it. God, it's been hard. It's been really hard. And really, really freeing. And now, in the last week or so, Vitor and I have been meeting up for some really deep, honest, raw, absolutely naked, intimate discussions. And I express honesty now. I'm feeling fear. I'm not sure if I'm okay with this, but I'm willing. I'm so willing. And he's willing. Where this is going, I have no idea, but at the moment we are relating as consciously as we can until we get amnesia and we forget, like last night. We had a fantastic experience of relating to do with food choices, conscious, it was so aware, it was so nice, giggle, giggle, laugh. And then we ended the evening in a very unconscious, egotistical fight where our two egos were really fighting with each other. So we lost it a bit, and then we could regather ourselves and carry on. So this is enough for today. I'm excited to share more with you. I hope I don't speak too quickly and that you get all of this. I love being alive, awake, aware, growing, and knowing that growth is painful and hard, but I can do this. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. Mwah. Bye.